blessings be appointed to all my brothers and sisters out there in the world. Let God raise his countenance before you. Let God shine on your day, the mighty just God of the heavens. You are blessed in Jehovah's name, in Jesus Christ's name, for our Father, he is worthy. Now, family, I got my little time in lunch break, right? And I already squandered away 5 minutes, so I got 25, but I'm gonna invest 20 here because I don't really like leaving y'all without no scriptures on Sunday, because the things that I set before you today is a curse or a blessing. If you are willing to heed my warnings, you will be blessed. If you're not willing to heed my warnings and it fall on deaf ears, you will be cursed. I set before you curse and blessings every time I step up here, or the enlightenment of his truth, the new nuances that was hidden right before your face that a lot of people couldn't put a name on it. They really couldn't do that, because I'm not trying to down anybody, but it's my time. God chose me, so I'm gonna just tell you, family, because I know. So just because I rush through these things don't mean it's not something that is serious and life-changing. Every single thing that I say to you today is going to affect your life. And every single thing that I say to you today, like for instance, I've been preaching over for the last 3 months. Choose your friends wisely. You know what I'm saying? How many times have you heard your brother Israel sit here and tell you that? Choose your friends wisely. Now you look at the poor sister Shaquilla Robertson and what happened to her and her choosing. I hate to use her. God rest her soul, for she is in the bosom of the Lord, family. Right now, as we speak, she in heaven right now, and she ain't even thinking about this earth. And if they ask Shaquilla, you want to come down back to the earth, she would say no, family. That's how good it is to be in heaven, family. I would leave all this stuff behind, family. A mansion, $1 billion in the bank. If I had Kanye West money and Jay-Z money, I'd leave all this stuff behind, family, because heaven is more better, because it's something that will never pass away. Family, you living to die right now. You are slowly dying right now. As we speak and we talk, family, you are dying as every second that go by. Heaven is not that, family. In heaven, you live forever. In heaven, you don't get sick. In heaven, you don't die. In heaven, there is no pain. In heaven, there's no haters, family. So why would a person want to come back here? Now, so all these things that I go over, that we've been preaching over here and we've been ministering over here in the house that God has made, is things that's going to affect your life. And some people, they don't heed the warning, even though the warning is all around them, family, because I've been saying it for months. It hurt my heart when I heard that story about that poor young sister that lost her life because she didn't choose her friends wisely. Now, how many times have you heard me say that? Now, I already got the top part. I'm going to say that for last because we already went over it. I'm going to just start right here in the middle of the page because I already went over this. The ways of a guilty man is perverse. I told you, family, anything that comes out of that man or that woman, they're guilty of something. They're breaking some law, of some statute, of some limitation that they have no business crossing, but they cross it anyway. And the only reason why they speak so perversely is because they're guilty. Now you know. We went over these things, family. Better to dwell in a corner of a housetop than in a house shared with a contentious woman. Jehoshaphat, what is a contentious woman? Y'all call them 304s. Y'all call them Tatianas. This is what the Lord is talking about. The Lord does not want you with a Tatiana. The Lord don't want you with no hoochie mama. No, you know what I'm saying? The Lord doesn't want you with a contentious woman. What is a contentious woman? A 304, family. It is said, family, it is said, only a whorish woman will seek after the steed of a stallion. What does that mean? Now, we all know horses and their horsely parts go all the way down their leg, family. And God said, for any woman who will seek after a man that is hung like a horse is a whore. You don't have to believe me. You don't have to like it. But God said, Yah said, the only woman who will search after a man like that is a whore because she is not satisfied. I'm sorry. What is a contentious woman? A 304. What is a contentious woman? A Tatiana. What is a what is a contentious woman? A hoochie mama. Sorry, family. Moving forward. Okay, the souls of the wicked desires evil. His neighbor finds no favor. So I just read through it, and then when we start preaching, I get into it. Okay, the souls of the wicked desires evil. His neighbor finds no favor in his eyes. When the scoffer is punished, the simple is made wise. But when the wise is instructed, he receives knowledge. The righteous God wisely considers the house of the wicked, overthrowing the wicked for their wickedness. Whoever shuts the ears to the cry of the poor will also cry himself and not be heard. I'm telling you, you got to give, family. You got to give, family. But at the same time, don't be nobody's sucker. You know what I'm saying? Don't be nobody's fool. Don't nobody want to get taken for no damn ride up over here, getting used and abused by people. Don't be nobody's simp. Okay? The poor will always cry. Whoever shuts his ears to the cries of the poor will also cry himself and not be heard. A gift in secret places angers a bribe. Behold, behind the back, strong wrath and destruction. So, family, we already know we don't need to be taking no bribes. We have to have proper weights and measures. Just because you get over on somebody doesn't mean God ain't gonna get over on you. If you are petty, he'll be petty with you. If you scandalous, he'll be scandalous with you, family. And the little things you have to imagine about God, the little things mean the most to him. You would think, I know God, family. I'm telling you, family, the little things mean more than the big things to him, family. If you're willing to do the most littlest thing, family, you are worthy in his eyes, family, to receive something great, something good, family. You got to remember, if he hands you a little bit of business, family, that's the same to him as a big job, family. You have to do your best in it. Moving forward. Okay, wrath and destruction will come to the workers of iniquity. A man who wanders from the way of understanding will rest in the assembly of the dead. That's the majority of young people that you see. They seek after no knowledge. That's why you see them in prison. They seek after no knowledge. That's why the cops be hemming them up. They seek after no knowledge. That's why they be getting into, that's why they got all of them ops, because they don't want to have peace in their life, family. You get what you put out in this life. If you're willing to be peaceful, you'll get peace in this life. If you don't put out no peace, you're only going to get a back full of stripes, family. That's what's wrong with the young people today, is that they don't want to accept a proper judgment of a proper rebuke from their elders. They look at us like we don't have any knowledge to give them, and we've been giving them all the knowledge ever since they was little boys and little girls in this world, and they don't want to listen, family. So what happens to somebody that doesn't want judgment? You are promised to be turned into a slave, and you're promised to be whipped and beat, family. That's why my ears are open to the elders. I listen to what they're saying, family, because I don't know how that's going to affect me in my life. I don't know, family, but I know if I take out the time to listen to them, it's going to better suit me for whatever I'm headed in when I am cast in the storm or placed in the lion's den. Okay. Or was the iniquities? A man who wanders from the way of understanding will rest in the assembly of the dead. That is some scary stuff, family. I was studying. It was last week, family. I read something. I had to stop and I had to pray, and I was like, God, this is scary. This is terrifying. I'm not playing with God, family. Okay, he who loves pleasure will be a poor man. He who loves wine and oil will not be rich. So you can go out there and buy all that alcohol you want. You're going to be broke. You can go out there. You can love all the weed all you want. That weed going to make you broke, brother. I'm sorry, sister. You like that You like them Birkin bags and stuff. You love them Birkin bags so much, you're going to be poor because of it. You know what I'm saying? What did the scriptures say, family? What did it say, family? It's not just on alcohol and on smoke, family. It's on every aspect of your life, family. My brother, he like them shoes. That's all he do with his money. That's his only concern. He gonna be broke, family. My other brother over there, he play them video games. Ain't nothing wrong with him playing video games, but he spent his whole life in it. He's gonna be broke. My sister over there should be buying all them $500 wigs. 500, 300, 200, 5, 7, 8. She's gonna be broke, family. What did the scripture say? He who loves pleasure will be a poor man. He who loves wine and oil will not be rich. The wicked shall be a ransom for the righteous, and the unfaithful for the upright. What does that mean, Jehoshaphat? Before that person leave this earth, anybody, family, it don't even matter who it is, family, whatever you do, God will make sure you pay for it before you leave this earth. You kill somebody, you changed your life around. Guess what? God, he love you now, but you still got that payment coming to you, family. That man, he broke in that house and stole all that stuff, family, but he died and he had $75,000 on his will that was supposed to go to his family. Guess what? That will got incinerated and nobody got the money. You know what I'm saying? He does things to a man or a woman to make them make a payment, family, before they leave this earth, family. It don't matter what you do, family. That's why I repent, family. Please repent and get baptized, family. Come out the world, family. You don't have to look like this world. You don't have to act like this world. You already a sinner, family. You was born in trouble with God. When they tell you you a sinner, that's what it means, family. You already in trouble, family. You're trying to get out of trouble, family. We all in trouble out here, family. Every person you see, every baby that you look at, every man or woman, it doesn't matter, family. We all in trouble, family. We all got these set of points of events that's going to happen to us. But if we keep God out of our life, family, he's not going to let us into his life. It is said when you die, family, that your spirit goes back to your Father to become one, family. Why do you think in the Bible it says that we are God's, family? Because our soul comes directly from God's spirit, family. I already told y'all, it was Jesus' job to create the world, family, and everything in it. God, he loves making souls. That's his job, making creations of souls, family. So let's continue. Better to dwell, okay, the wicked shall be a ransom for the righteous, and the unfaithful for the upright. Better to dwell in the wilderness than with a contentious and angry woman. Jehoshaphat, you said that a contentious woman is a 304. Right? You're right, brother. Stay away from him. Brother, you said that a contentious woman is a Tatiana. How does a Tatiana act? What does she want? That's what the Lord is talking about. He do not want you with no woman like that. Sister, it goes 2 times for you. Okay. Whoever guards his mouth and tongue keeps his soul from trouble. Family, we got to watch what we say, family. It's a damn shame, family. I learned in this world, the only way you can keep a secret is to keep it to your damn self. You can sit up there and say one thing, family, and by the time that story goes around, you got 30 people that don't like you, even though you didn't say anything wrong. The person took your story and put a little bit on it, and put a little bit on it, and shaped it and morphed it and changed it. Now you got all these people hating on you just for some words that you said that got miscrewed in translation, family. It is better not to say anything, family, just to watch, family, and listen, family. Please guard your tongue, family. It gets so many different good people in trouble. Okay. Whoever guards his mouth and tongue keeps his soul from trouble. A proud and haughty man, scoffers is his name. He acts with an arrogant pride. The desire of a... Okay, let's stop right now. Anybody who's proud, family, they're very arrogant, family. This is a person that doesn't regard other people. This is a person that will judge you and look down on you and place themselves at some high platform over you to where you would never be reached, family. It is not good to be around these people because whatever they have on you will rub off on you, family. You hanging with them thugs, you gonna be a thug. You hanging with them thoughts, you gonna be a thought. You hanging with them scammers, you gonna be a scammer. You hanging with them lies, you gonna be a liar. You hanging with them fondicators, you gonna be a fondicator. And it goes all the way down, family. Okay, so now you know, family, that man, why he's so proud. We're not talking about a man or a woman that's honorable. Honor and pride is not the same thing, family. We're talking about a person that's got a proud face and very haughty. Now you know, family, they're prideful, family. Get ready to see them fall because they're very arrogant and the way that they perceive the world and how they treat people. Okay, the desires of a lazy man kills himself, for his hand refuses to labor. This is why you see them, family. This is why you see them and they sit up there and they ask you for all your goods, but then they got their food stamps. They got their Section 8, family. They got their WIC vouchers, family. They got their government assistance. They'll use that, but you won't know about it, family. I once more again, family, I do not want you to see. I want you to help when you can help. Remember, you got to help the right people, because if you don't help the right people, which are angels, they're going to curse you. If you don't help the right people, the sons and daughters of man, you don't get a blessing, family. So you got to ask your Father, Father, please, Father, tell me which of these individuals in this day should I help? It should be a whole thing. Family, when you get up in the morning time, you should have at least 15 things that you need in your spiritual armor to prepare yourself to go out there in that world. And that's one of the things you should pray for, family. In the morning time, Father, give me strength. In the morning time, guide my footsteps. In the morning time, bringing all thoughts under submission. In the morning time, guarding your heart. In the morning time, guarding your tongue, family. Putting up your whole spiritual armor so you can go deal with the wiles of the evil one, of that snake that's in this world. Okay, the desires of a lazy man kills himself, for his hand refuses to labor. He covets greediness all day long. The sacrifice of the wicked is an abomination. How much more when he brings it with a wicked intent? Can you imagine that, family? That's like the pimp going into church and trying to pay his tithes and offerings, family. He got ill-gotten gains. God is going to curse him, family. It's the same thing, family. Okay, moving forward. Abomination, how much more when he brings it with a wicked intent? A wicked man hardens his face. A prudent man foresees evil and hides himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. Let me stop, family. It is okay, family, to hide from evil. Family, it is written in the Bible, if you see evil people coming your way, you should cross the damn street, family, because they evil. We are not supposed to intermingle. We are not supposed to be friends. We are not even supposed to be on the same damn sidewalk as evil, family. It is okay to hide from evil. You can't run from the devil. You can't hide from the devil. You're going to have to see him. But evil and wicked people and the demons that's in this world, the places where they are at, you don't need to be. It is said, family, in the word, family, all of our business got to be taken care of by the time the sun set, family. That means come 7 o'clock, you ain't got no business outside. Be like, whoa, Jehoshaphat, whoa, brother. I'm gonna let you know, evil, it's in broad daylight, but it swarms and it festers in the night, family. We ain't got no business out there like that, family. It is okay to hide from evil, family. It is all right. You're not no simp. You're not no punk. You're not no sap. You're not no lesser of a person. You got to protect yourself spiritually. And you don't need that heartbreak on your life like that. Moving forward. Abomination, how much more when he brings it with a wicked intent? A wicked man hardens his face. A prudent man foresees evil and hides himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. See, family, they don't know God, so they think it's cool to walk up over there like that. They don't know God and what he's asking of them, so they gonna go around that block like that, and something bad is gonna happen, even though people already told them it's not good over there. It's not even cool over there like that. Okay, we almost finished. Okay, thorns and snares are in the way of the perverse. Family, anytime you don't live on God's word, you're going to make your life harder, family. I'm going to just let you know right there. Anytime you don't go with God, see, family, with God, I can do anything. Without God, I can't do nothing. But to go against God, you're setting your own. You might as well say he's putting snares and blockades in front of you, family. He putting a stumbling block so you can fall, family. He put that spider web over in the corner, family, with the rope, family, to catch you up by your leg and pull you in the spider web. You have to have either the Father with you at all time or the Lord with you at all time, family, letting them in. What did we tell you today? A lot of people don't know how to pray because they don't want to let God in on all the different facets of their life. Okay, she just washing dishes, but she can talk to God while she's washing dishes and give her future plans to her Father on her next step so he can guide her, family. People don't want to let God in, family. So they get no help and they go against God, and that allows him. Well, it's not even so much of him. You got to imagine the principles of the elements of the forces of good and evil travel around this earth at least 2 times a day, administering pain and havoc and blessing and healings. Don't get caught up in it, family. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have God with you, you're going to get caught in the stumbling blocks. You're going to get caught in the snare, and you're going to be put right in the firing ring for everybody to shoot you, family. You don't want that. Take God with you wherever you go. Keep God on your mind at all times. Let God be your first and last love, family. Your first love and your last love, meaning that he means everything to you. You can't fake this, family. Ain't no more faking on the church. We ain't no wind up Christians. We ain't no wind up Hebrews, and we ain't no wind up Seventh-day Adventists or Muslims. We serve the real, forever living God. And we're going to stand on every single law and principle and statute that he told us to do. He said it was wrong. It is wrong. We ain't got to fight with him. We ain't got to judge him. All we got to do is do what he asking us to do. We don't have to understand. We don't even have to muster up the strength, because he's going to give it to us to be able to fulfill these things in our life to please the Most High Yah. To please the Most High Yah. Okay, moving forward. He who sows iniquities will reap sorrow, and the rod of his anger will fall. Cast out the scoffer, and continuing will relieve you strife, and the reproach will cease. What does that mean, Jehoshaphat? What does that mean? Family, this life is full circle, family. Not only, family, is God going to put you through all them situations that you already got of. Whatever you taking off of that fruit, family, you're going to have to eat it, family. When Adam and Eve took off of that tree, family, they ate in death, family. Every time you sin, you bring on death to your own body, family. Family, the Lord, he says some people so bad, they go to the sin store and they be shopping for their lies. They be shopping for their thefts, family. They be shopping for their iniquities. They be shopping for their adulteries. They be shopping for their fornication. We don't have to put sin in our bag, family. And we don't have to go out in this world and do evil to people and have that same evil. God said he wants to pay you back 7 times more than what you did, family. So Tatiana, she went over there. Okay, I changed the name up. Sharia went over there, family, and she started the business with that girl, and she slapped that girl, family. She put hands on her. Later on that same day, family, Shamika got beat up by 3 girls, family. You will pay 7 times more for the transgression that you do. It is not worth it, family. It is not worth it. They can hate me all day long for loving my Jesus and following him. That's the only way that I'm going to prove to him. And that's the only thing that's keeping me out for sowing all of these seeds in the world that I will have to pay for. What you going to sow? You're going to sow good seeds to come back to you? Because you know your brother, I'm on love, family. I'm on love. They can laugh at me. They can hate on me. They can talk smack on me. The same love I give out is the same love that's going to come back to me 7 times fold. So what if you one of them crooked Hebrews, or one of them crooked Muslims, or one of them crooked so-called African-American Christians that's sowing all these bad seeds in the ground? You watch all these people get overturned, family. When that bad stuff happens, it overtakes them, family, in their life. We don't need it. You don't have to sow anything bad in this world. Okay, moving forward. He who sows iniquities will reap sorrow, and the rod of his anger will fall, cast out on the scoffer, and continuance will leave, yes, strikes, and a reproach will cause Yah overthrown the world of the faithless. The mouth of an immoral woman is a deep pit. He who abhorred by the Lord will fall there. The Lord will fall. Their foolishness is up in the heart of a child. The rod of correction will drive it from him. Let's go back. What is this? Foundation, foolishness, and bound up in the heart of a child. The rod of correction will drive it out far from him. So, family, if you don't catch your children while they're young, you can't sit there and discipline a 14-year-old, a 13-year-old, a 12-year-old by taking off your belt and whooping their bottom, by getting a switch and whooping them. There's a certain age to where you are not supposed to yell at your children. You're not supposed to whoop your children. And a butt whooping is not the only way you can get out a child. There's other ways of reaching that child if you know your children. Learn your children, family. You don't have to go upside their head all the time. Only when they did something so bad to where you're going to have to give them that correction. But correcting someone that's in their teens by you bringing out the paddle and whooping them, no, that's not going to work, family. That's what God is saying to you. You got to catch them when they're real young in age. Anywhere from 1 all the way to about 10, family. That's what I'm saying is good to whoop your after that. You can't whoop them like that, family. You can think I'm crazy all you want, family, but God word is more better than me. You know what I'm saying? Who am I? I'm just a man made of bone, blood, and flesh, family. I don't know, but my God, he knows, and he's telling you that you could take this as a statue of a limitation, family. If you don't whoop your children at a young age, family, you will never be able to drive out that wicked that's inside of them. There's wicked in every single man in the world. It's just the fact that they never had parents to drive out that wickedness inside of them at a young age, family. So, like your Lord say, spare the rod, spoil the child. Moving forward, we're almost done here. It's only one more. Okay, foolishness bound up in the heart of a child. The rod of correction will drive it far from him. He who oppresses the poor to increase his riches, and he who gives to the rich will surely come to poverty. What is this saying, family? Family, don't oppress nobody. Your come up, okay, whatever the business that you doing, family, it bet not be some business that you getting over on people and pushing them further into poverty on what you're doing, family. We have to have proper weights and measures on any dealing with anybody. It doesn't matter what it is, who it is, how big it is, or how small it is. We have to be fair in our dealing. And just because them people up over there buy a candy bar for 25 cents and sell it for $1.25, don't mean it's right. There's right and wrong in this world. Now, I want you to think about the things that I have said to you, because I set before you curses and blessings. If you're willing to listen, you will be blessed. If you don't want to heed, you will be cursed. But these same principles of these laws of this structure that I put before you today will affect everyone and everybody. Now, this has been your brother Jehoshaphat Israel here in the house that God has made. All glory be given to Yah, for he is the only one who is worthy. Bless him on his holy Sabbath day. All glory be given to Yah. All glory be given to Yah. But until next time, family, until next time, all glory given to Yah.